Hello and welcome to the G-Log for the 24th of May 2015. I am Gary Raver. It feels like I haven't done one of these in absolutely ages, and that's probably because the last one I was really trying to do, Audacity glitched after like 20 minutes of recording and I lost everything, and I really wasn't in the mood to try again. So it probably has been a little while since I've done one of these. But instead of talking about anything particular, I'm just going to be giving you my thoughts on my channel, how I think things are going, and also my interactions with you guys. So first things first, politeness. Being polite goes a bloody long way with me. Being impolite is the quickest way for me to disregard anything you have to say. One example that comes to mind recently was somebody said, "I don't give a fuck about anything you do other than Pokestons." I'm paraphrasing there, but that was the gist of it. How exactly do you expect me to respond to that? Because that's just not on. I don't mind if you just watch Pokestons. I think you should try my others. It might surprise you. But I don't mind if you do just watch one series. But don't tell me that all of my other ones are shit, or that it's the only thing worth watching, or something like that. That is just not nice. It's not a polite thing to say, and it makes me unsympathetic to your opinions, because constructive criticism is one thing. Suggesting ways that I can improve my work, that's one thing. But saying, oh, everything apart from Pokestons is shit and you shouldn't do it, is just... don't do that. I can't believe I actually have to do a G-Log about this, but yeah, be polite in the comments, whether it's to me or to somebody else. Be decent to each other and to me. As for when the next Pokestons is due, I try to do it on a 10-day cycle. So I go through all 5 of my regular series with 1 day between episodes to create a 10-day cycle. However, if I do an extra video like free weekend or to up your place or something like that, then everything will shift along one. This can mean it's 12 or even 14 days between episodes of any series, Pokestons included. In addition, Pokestons tends to be delayed more than the others because it is so much harder for me to do. It takes so much more time. And with my other series and my other job, I don't always have time to do it on time. Particularly as it has to be released for the early access patrons a day before it gets the public release. So if I finish it 1 day late, that means it'll still be another day before it gets the public release. And while I do try my best to get it out on time, it is not a top priority for me because it is not my full-time job. And I'm just going to reiterate that. I've said this numerous times before, and that's why I set up the Patreon. Because while I do get ad rev, YouTube is not my full-time job, and therefore I will not drop everything to do a Pokestons. And if I'm running behind on it, I won't feel bad because it's something I'm sort of doing on the side. I do have Patreon milestones, so if I reach a certain point, I will start doing Pokestons weekly. And the one after that means that it will be my full-time job. But until I reach those points, I'm not going to put more time than I currently am into it, because it's not worth it at the moment. I do enjoy doing them, but they do take a lot of time. I'm also going to be adding a new milestone goal for doing it every 10 days regardless of other videos. That way, if I do another video like free weekend, all my other series will get bumped over to make room for it, but Pokestons will stay where it is. So that way it should consistently come out every 10 days, regardless of additional videos. Delays, however, may still be a thing, but that'll just be like 1, maybe 2 day delay instead of being bumped over and then the 2 day delay. So I'm just going to reiterate, the 10 days is a vague, approximate, vague number. It's not steadfast. It's not a guarantee, it's not even a promise, it is I will try my best to get it out in that time, but if I don't, I'm not going to feel bad about it. So if you want me to make sure I do them within certain timescales, by all means pledge to me on Patreon, but until I reach those milestones on Patreon, it's not the highest priority. So all of you who are being polite and supportive and aren't bitching at me for not releasing Pokestons when you think it should be out, thank you very much. Your support means so much to me, and whether you can pledge or not, just your support and sharing of my videos and comments and everything, it means a lot to me, and thank you for that. Those of you who are impolite and demanding and entitled, grow up. Really? So that is everything. Thank you very much for listening. The next Pokesins should be out within a few days, but I only finished scripting it yesterday, so it's going to be pushing it. I really should start getting a backlog, and that's going to be my next sort of big task. Thank you very much for listening, and I will catch you later.